Kia ora, Chrissy back again, and we're going to get into the next episode of The X-Files.
Like, comment, and subscribe, please.
So last time we had Conduit. It was a alien abduction episode, possibly an alien abduction episode, but a young girl that went missing. And it brought up a lot of feelings in Mulder with his obsession in solving the case with his sister, who was also allegedly abducted from her bed. So, yeah, he kind of took this case very personally. The girl did come back at the end of the episode, though, but her mother was not letting her speak, just wanting her daughter to kind of not have to go through what she did when the same thing happened to her when she was a kid, and the ridicule that came with it. So it was kind of a upsetting ending for Mulder in the episode, but we are going to soldier on. So we're going to get into the next episode. Don't forget you can watch these full lengths over on my Patreon. Otherwise, let's get into it. Oh shit! Oh, it's a flat. Oh, this looks old. Did I like miss a tie, like a date kind of thing? That car looks old.
Darn it. Honey, would you mind holding the light for a second?
Oh God. The way they're dressed in that, this is like back in the day. Oh, it's gonna be like a skin.
His leg's been eaten off.
It's his leg. It's his leg. I don't know.
It's in here. It's as tall as a house. We can smoke him out.
It's as tall as a house. It's probably just a person. Really? You don't even have like a proper visual. You could be shooting a fucking person that had nothing to do with it. Oh my God. Mulder, are you serious?
This woman claims to have been taken aboard a spaceship and held in an anti-gravity chamber without food and water for 3 days.
Anti-gravity's right. They found a body in the New Jersey woods yesterday, missing its right arm and shoulder. They think they may have been eaten off by a human.
Where in New Jersey?
Just outside Atlantic City. It was a homeless man. There doesn't seem to be a motive.
It was a homeless man.
An X-File?
Ever hear of something called the Jersey Devil?
Yeah. It's a beast that's supposed to come out of the woods and attack cars, right? Kind of like an East Coast Bigfoot.
1947. Family watches.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm up to speed now. I know what's going on now.
Cops corner a large naked man in the woods and gun him down. Autopsy shows human flesh and bones in the man's large intestine. A beast man.
Mulder, it's the same story I've heard since I was a kid. It's a folk tale, a myth.
I heard the same story when I was a kid, too. Fact is, we got a cannibalized body in New Jersey. Someone or something out there is hungry.
It had kids? Maybe?
This is no animal. You see the teeth marks just below the clavicle? They're human.
Glenna?
Hi, I'm Special Agent Dana Scully, and this is Agent Fox Mulder.
I don't remember anybody calling me FBI in on this. I'm gonna ask you to leave. We have an investigation.
For God's sakes, Tommy, this is no time to get pissy.
Any suspects yet, Detective?
I don't work for you, sir.
There's no need to get bent out of shape. I mean, just...
On the contrary, I think I've been exceedingly polite.
In a passive-aggressive manner.
Hey, what do you say we grab a hotel, take in a floor show, drop a few quarters in the slot, do a little digging on this case?
Mulder, I have to be back in D.C.
You got a date?
No. I have my godson's birthday party at 6:30. What are you doing?
A little poking around. Maybe make a weekend out of it.
Mulder, it's a 3-hour drive back by myself.
You can handle it, Dana. You're all right. Look at this guy.
Found the body just over there, lying face down on the rocks. Most are scared of the woods. Scared? Of what? I don't know. The devil?
Oh, he's one of those.
People say that's just a myth. Depends on who you talk to. What do you think? Well,
He's a believer.
I see a lot of weird stuff.
He wants to talk about it.
Like one time,
You see the look on his face.
large man come out of a copse of birch trees, not a stitch of clothing. And he starts sniffing the air, you know, like a dog. He took off into the woods so fast, you'd swear it wasn't him. Really? Yeah. You think it might be what's responsible for the body you found? Well, I got a pension coming up in a few years. You know, you say the wrong thing. Yeah. If you think of anything, will you call me? Sure.
It's good when you come across someone that is like-minded. That look was a bit worrying though.
It's okay. It's all right. What happened? Did you bump your head?
What happened? Jungle warfare.
Wow, this is not a side of Scully I've ever thought of. I guess I just always thought of her as an FBI agent, not as someone outside the FBI.
What about that guy you work with? I thought you said he was cute. He's a jerk. He's not a jerk. He's obsessed with his work.
Yeah. That is one thing that I guess I've wondered and never really got an answer to is, like, were they the quintessential couple that just always stayed, you know, friends and professionals, you know, never anything romantic? Just because they're, you know, a guy and a girl partners.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Rob. I'm Scott's dad.
Oh,
Huh.
come in.
It doesn't mean that they have to be, you know,
Hey, Tiger.
romantically linked. Is this a single father? Oh, divorced. Oh, I know that face. I know that face.
Did you know Roger Crockett? Did you hear how he died? Yeah. You a cop? No, I'm FBI.
That's Cop Plus. Exchanging money in an alleyway.
What is this?
Stuck in the pocket of a jacket I found. I've seen it.
Where?
Right here. Digging in
Here?
the trash.
Are you hustling me?
Swear to God.
It's coming in for food.
Anybody told the cops?
You think they don't know?
You know the Galaxy Gateway? Room 750.
Swap places. My God.
Hey, they got HBO?
Yeah, they do.
You're fucking crazy, Mulder. Shit. What would be the chances, though, you know? Oh. Okay. It's a woman. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, it is taller than I... Fuck. Taller than I initially thought. Definitely naked. It does kind of look like a woman. Oh, here he comes. Balls swinging.
You got a man up on that roof.
Nothing to be afraid of. We're gonna give you a warm place to sleep it off.
Hey, back up. All right, calm down.
I'm telling you, there's a man up on that roof.
Get in the car.
Now.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Enjoying the nightlife here in beautiful Atlantic City. I've seen it.
Seen what?
Oh, the thing this Mulder does makes him look so crazy.
You've been spending too much time in supermarket checkout lines. You want to go on a safari? Go to Africa. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your weekend.
God, no matter where he goes, he always comes up against so much hostility.
Agent Scully. Agent Mulder, line 3.
So I'm in jail.
You gonna rag on me, or you gonna take me to get something to eat?
Am I buying, or did you manage to panhandle some spare change while you were at it?
I move like a cat. Quick and graceful. There's no way a human could have gotten up on the roof that fast.
Mulder.
It was a human, though.
I saw it. It's exactly the way the ranger described. The way it moved, the way it sniffed the air. Just come out of the woods. Probably in search of food.
Yeah, I'll say.
It was peeking through the garbage, Scully. If it was a man-eater, why didn't it come after me?
You saw something, I'll give you that, but I'm not about to go in and sell it.
I've still got a hotel room I'm paying for.
Yeah, well, I have to get back to Washington by 7:30, so,
Another birthday party?
no.
Date this time.
I have a date.
Can you cancel?
Unlike you, Mulder, I would like to have a life.
I have a life.
Come on, I have somebody I want you to meet.
Clean yourself up, Mulder. You look very disheveled.
That's a kind of universal wild man myth. A symbolic fear of our dual natures as humans, as creators of life and destroyers of it.
We sit at the top of the food chain and we reduce other species' chances of survival.
It's nice to know Dana left here with more than a degree.
And haven't there been cases where men have been raised in the wilderness by animals who have no language and hunt like predators?
Oh, yes, several. You see, but cannibalism is rare, even among the lower mammals.
But even when faced with extinction.
It's just highly unlikely that...
But possible.
But not outside the realm of extreme possibility?
Well, it would be an amazing discovery.
You're giving Mulder hope. Is that feeties? Yep. Those are some boobies.
Well, the hard thing was when my wife remarried.
Yeah.
Suddenly I...
It's like I'm pretty sure it was a woman. So they like breeding out there. Breeding.
So, can I ask about the case you're on, or can't you say?
I don't think it's a case we should discuss over dinner.
About cannibalism.
Mulder.
Agent Mulder, this is Peter Brule of the Jersey Parks Department.
Oh, yeah, hi.
I found a body out in the woods today. It looks like it's been dead 6 to 8 months. A long-haired male missing the same tooth I found in that rabbit a while back. I turned it over to the coroner's office.
You're sure it was a male?
Well, it had all the plumbing.
My God, a pager.
What's up?
I just had an amazing thought. Maybe it isn't a beast man we're looking for after all.
All of that from the boobies.
Well, if they picked it up, nobody logged the body on the chart. I sure haven't seen it.
You said it was a female?
The body they found was a male. There's a 50-50 chance there was a mate. We may never know unless we find out ourselves.
If it's true, what are the chances of capturing it alive?
That's why she's come into town.
We'll stay together and start with the lower floors.
I guess the male was the male. I guess the guy was, yeah. I guess the male was the one that went out to do the hunting. They've got to have babies.
Something here.
It's blood. She could be bringing a killing here. She could be injured.
Roger, Zebra team in position.
What if it is a female, Scully?
How close is she to you or me? Does she feel emotion? Or her days just spent looking for food? 8 million years out of Africa, I don't think we're all that different.
Mulder, we put men into space. We built computers that work faster than the human mind.
While we overpopulate the world and create new technologies to kill each other with? Maybe we're just beasts with big brains.
Yeah, it's about it.
Look, his name is Mulder, and he's a federal agent. You ever hear of him?
No.
You know him?
No.
Well, what are you doing here?
I'm a professor of anthropology.
Mulder. Does that sound familiar to you?
He's lying for him. Good for him. Oh yeah, totally. Okay, like when she was at the when Mulder saw her for the first time and she ran away, I did notice like this. She's got quite an ass on her. So this made me think it was a woman. She had some booty cheeks. Fucking love Scully. She's so badass. She looks awesome doing it too. Careful. She might jump out at you. Oh! Told ya! Oh. She just jumped and ran. Okay. It's pretty. Make sure you don't have a rager.
She was beautiful.
Yeah, well, she just about ripped your lungs out.
She could have torn my head off, Scully, but she didn't, because she sensed that I wasn't a threat.
Yeah, I have to talk to someone who can get me federal jurisdiction on this case.
They got her cornered in a building.
Keep these people out of here.
Take her alive.
What's going on here?
Suspect is headed south into the woods on foot.
Oh, he's still bleeding. Frank. They're gonna like bring her in or hide her? Ah, fuck. They've killed her. Jeez, dude. It's a shame. Don't, Mulder. Just, you're gonna make it worse.
Why'd you have to kill her?
Same reason you kill a rabid animal.
Fucking asshole.
This just came through. It's the posthumous medical exam of the woman's body. They found fragments of human bone still in her digestive tract. They estimated her age to be 25 to 30 years. They have also released the medical exam from the male body that they found. His age is estimated to be about 40 years.
There would have been offspring.
The medical exam of the woman's uterus does seem to indicate that she may have given birth.
She was just protecting her children, Scully. It all makes sense.
So does that mean that there are like babies out there that are gonna die now?
Hi, Dana. It's Rob.
Oh, hi.
Sorry to call you at work. It's just I have Scott for the night, and we have 2 extra tickets for Cirque du Soleil.
Ooh.
Thought maybe you'd like to ask Ellen if you could take Trent and join us.
Requisition for a car, please, son. Thank you.
Come on, Scully.
Who's on the phone?
A guy.
A guy. Same guy as the guy you had dinner with the other night?
Same guy.
Gonna have dinner with him again?
I don't think so.
No interest.
Not at this time.
Thanks, Fran.
Oh, it's a shame.
Did you have a life, Scully?
Keep that up, Mulder, and I'll hurt you like that beast woman.
8 million years out of Africa.
Look who's holding the door.
Love it. Oh, I don't know. For some reason I thought that he was going to go and try and look for these babies. But are they going to come across it?
Where?
Over there.
No, I'm sure it was nothing. You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to tell this
Kid.
story about a creature who lived out there in the woods. It was half man, half animal.
Oh, at least it's old enough, you know, to be able to look after itself. I'm here thinking, fuck, you know, it's going to be like a baby that's going to die horrible, starving or exposure out in the woods. At least it's a kid that capable of getting around on its own, and she will be able to figure out how to feed itself. Unfortunately, the cycle may just continue though. So obviously, you know, that the thought was there that it was going to be like one of these stories that, you know, that I've heard about a boy or a girl or whatever growing up in the woods, and you know, coming across humans for the first time, and you know, they don't know any different. They don't know what they are. They don't know any different. There are obviously, you know, there are stories like that have actually happened, and that's what I think happened in this case. Did I think it was going to be like one of those, you know, regress back to the Neanderthal kind of thing? No. I just thought it was going to be, you know, a family that somehow at some point went to the woods or ended up in the woods, and that's where they, you know, grew up or whatever, and then, you know, through breeding and things like that, they stayed out there, and that's just, you know, they became like this. It wasn't anything supernatural or anything like that. Not the Jersey Devil story that I've heard, but a hell of a lot more plausible this time around. So we'll chalk this episode up to, I wouldn't even say, I want to say it wasn't even humans doing horrible human things, because I mean they did kill and eat people, which is like the worst of the worst that I think you can do, especially eating people. But it was kind of all they knew, you know. They were back to their base instincts. It was how they survived. So I guess it kind of was humans doing, you know, awful human things. But the caveat is that they had to do it to survive and provide for their young. So yay. Yeah. So this was good. No aliens this time around, but still. Again, the little side story with like Scully going on a date and things like that. I guess it's kind of it's put that question into my mind about the relationship between her and Mulder. And like I said earlier, just because, you know, they're a male and a female and they're partners and they spend a lot of time with each other, it doesn't mean that they're going to have a romantic interest in each other. You know, I've spent many years around, you know, my male counterparts and never forged relationships with them apart from 3 or 4 occasions. But you know, it doesn't happen all the time. And that is still something that I've never had an answer to, and I guess I've never really cared to know whether they ended up having a relationship. But because of this episode specifically, I guess it's kind of made itself known in my mind that I'm going to have to like keep that in the back of my mind now. So yeah, anyway, we're going to leave it there for today. Thank you for joining with me. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for more of the X-Files. See ya.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We'll see you next time.